Hello, and welcome to Calm Science Nights. I'm so glad you're here with me tonight. Before we begin our journey into your own remarkable body, if you find peace in drifting off to the soothing rhythm of scientific discovery, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps us create more of these tranquil explorations together. Now, settle into your most comfortable position. Notice how your body already knows what to do, your muscles releasing their grip on the day, your breath naturally slowing, your eyelids growing heavy. These aren't conscious choices you're making. These are ancient rhythms, orchestrated by systems within you that have been perfecting the art of nighttime restoration for millions of years. Tonight, we're going to explore the extraordinary transformations that happen inside your body after dark, the healing, the cleaning, the rebuilding that occurs while your conscious mind rests. Over the next 100 facts, we'll discover that sleep isn't simply the absence of wakefulness, but an active, essential process as complex and vital as anything you do during the day. There's no need to stay awake for all of it. In fact, your body would prefer you didn't. The greatest gift you could give yourself tonight is to let sleep take you whenever it calls, surrendering to the very processes we're describing. Just allow these words to wash over you like a gentle tide, guiding you peacefully into the restorative darkness your body craves. Close your eyes now, and become aware of your heartbeat. You might feel it in your chest, or sense it as a gentle pulse in your fingertips, or hear it as a quiet rhythm in your ears. Right now, as you lie here preparing for sleep, something remarkable is already happening. Your heart is beginning to slow. During the day, your heart beats approximately 60 to 100 times per minute when you're at rest, pumping about 5 liters of blood through your body with each passing minute. But as you settle into sleep, your cardiovascular system receives a signal that the intense demands of wakefulness have ended. Over the first 90 minutes of sleep, your heart rate drops by 10 to 30 beats per minute, sometimes falling as low as 40 beats per minute in deep sleep, a decrease of up to 30% from your waking rate. This isn't weakness or malfunction, it's profound wisdom. Your heart, which has been working ceaselessly all day, finally gets to ease its pace, to rest while still maintaining its essential rhythm. This nighttime slowdown serves a crucial purpose. With each heartbeat doing slightly less work, the heart muscle itself requires less oxygen and energy. Blood pressure drops by approximately 10 to 20% during sleep, particularly during the deepest stages, reducing the strain on your arterial walls and giving your entire cardiovascular system a nightly respite. If you never slept, your heart would never get this recovery period, and the constant high-pressure operation would accelerate wear and tear on one of your body's most vital organs. But the heart's nighttime transformation goes even deeper than just slowing down. The pattern of your heartbeat changes in a way that reveals which stage of sleep you're in. During the deeper, non-REM stages of sleep, your heart settles into a remarkably steady rhythm, with very little variation from beat to beat. This regularity reflects the profound rest your nervous system is experiencing. Your sympathetic nervous system, which drives the fight or flight response, finally quiets down, while your parasympathetic nervous system, which governs rest and digest functions, takes control. Yet during REM sleep, the stage where most vivid dreaming occurs, something fascinating happens. Your heart rate becomes more variable again, sometimes speeding up dramatically as your brain experiences the intense activity of dreaming. In a single night, your heart might slow to 40 beats per minute during deep sleep, then surge to 90 beats per minute during an exciting dream, then slow again as you cycle back into deeper stages. This rhythmic variation, this nightly dance of acceleration and deceleration, appears to exercise the heart's flexibility, training it to respond smoothly to changing demands. As your heart slows, your breathing transforms as well. Right now, you might notice your breath naturally deepening, the pace becoming slower and more regular. During wakefulness, you typically breathe 12 to 20 times per minute, but as sleep approaches and deepens, this rate drops to about 12 to 16 breaths per minute, and the breaths themselves become more even and rhythmic. Your conscious control over breathing releases completely during sleep. You don't need to remember to breathe. You don't need to think about it. Your brainstem handles it all automatically, keeping the rhythm steady while you rest. But breathing during sleep does more than just exchange oxygen for carbon dioxide. The slow, deep breathing of sleep helps activate your parasympathetic nervous system, creating a cascade of relaxation throughout your body. Each slow exhalation signals safety to your nervous system, telling it that you're secure, that you can let down your guard, that restoration can begin. This is why breathing exercises designed to promote relaxation often mimic sleep breathing, slow, deep, regular, because this pattern is hardwired into your biology as a signal that it's safe to rest. During the deepest stages of sleep, something else remarkable happens with your breathing. It becomes so regular it's almost mechanical, like a perfect metronome. This steadiness is actually a sign of how profoundly your brain has shifted into restoration mode. The breathing control centers in your brainstem are operating on their most basic, automatic settings, without any interference from higher brain regions involved in emotion, thought, or voluntary control. You are, in those moments, breathing in the most fundamental, essential pattern, the rhythm of pure, unconscious life. As your heart slows and your breathing deepens, a third major shift begins in your body. Your temperature starts to drop. Core body temperature, the temperature of your internal organs, follows a daily rhythm, peaking in the late afternoon around 37.2 degrees Celsius and reaching its lowest point in the early morning hours around 36.1 degrees Celsius, a decrease of about 1 degree. This might not sound dramatic, but for your body's biochemistry, it's profoundly significant. The temperature drop isn't just a side effect of lying still and resting, it's an active, necessary part of the sleep process. In fact, your body must lower its temperature to initiate and maintain deep sleep. This is why you sleep better in a cool room. Your body is trying to shed heat, and a cool environment helps it accomplish this essential task. Your hands and feet might actually feel warmer as you fall asleep because blood vessels in your extremities dilate to release heat from your core, radiating warmth out into the air like a gentle exhaust system. This core temperature drop triggers a cascade of events throughout your body. Many cellular repair processes work more efficiently at slightly lower temperatures. DNA repair mechanisms become more active. Protein synthesis, the building and rebuilding of the molecular machinery of your cells, accelerates. Your immune system, which we'll explore more deeply later, uses this cooler, quieter nighttime environment to perform maintenance tasks that are difficult to accomplish during the heat and activity of the day. The timing of this temperature drop is controlled by your circadian rhythm, your body's internal 24-hour clock, governed by a cluster of neurons in your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus. This tiny structure, containing only about 20,000 cells, coordinates the timing of countless processes throughout your body. As evening approaches and darkness falls, your suprachiasmatic nucleus triggers the pineal gland to begin releasing melatonin, the hormone that signals to every cell in your body that night has come and it's time to prepare for sleep. Melatonin doesn't make you sleep directly. It's not a sedative in the pharmaceutical sense. Instead, it's more like a gentle announcement, a chemical messenger that tells your body systems to shift into their nighttime modes. It helps lower your core temperature, it adjusts your blood pressure, it modifies immune system activity, it influences hormone production throughout your body. Melatonin levels begin to rise about 2 hours before your natural bedtime and peak in the middle of the night, then gradually decline toward morning, eventually switching off as daylight returns and your body prepares to wake. And so the transformation has begun. Your heart has slowed by 10 to 30 beats per minute, your blood pressure dropping 10 to 20%, giving your cardiovascular system its nightly respite. Your breathing has deepened and steadied to 12 to 16 breaths per minute, becoming so regular in deep sleep it's like a metronome, activating your parasympathetic nervous system and signaling safety throughout your body. Your core temperature has started its 1-degree descent from 37.2 to 36.1 degrees Celsius, radiating heat through dilated blood vessels in your hands and feet, creating the perfect conditions for cellular repair, DNA maintenance, and protein synthesis. Your suprachiasmatic nucleus has triggered melatonin release from your pineal gland, that gentle chemical announcement spreading through your bloodstream, telling every cell that night has arrived and it's time to shift into restoration mode. Each change connects to the next, heart rate influencing breathing, breathing affecting temperature, temperature modulating cellular activity, all orchestrated by circadian rhythms refined over millions of years of evolution. Your body knows exactly what to do. It's done this thousands of times before, and it will do it thousands of times again. This ancient nightly ritual of slowing, cooling, healing, restoring. Feel it happening now. Your heart settling into its slower rhythm, your breath deepening and spacing out, warmth radiating from your hands as your core temperature gently drops. There's nothing you need to do, nothing you need to control. Your body is taking over, guiding you into the restorative darkness it needs. Trust it. Surrender to it. Let the journey continue. As we continue our gentle journey through your body's nighttime transformations, we turn our attention to what happens in your brain as sleep deepens, the remarkable changes in electrical activity, chemistry, and structure that allow your mind to rest while still performing essential maintenance work. If we could observe your brain's electrical activity right now, as you drift towards sleep, we would see a profound shift in patterns. During wakefulness, when you're alert and engaged with the world, your brain produces rapid, irregular waves called beta waves, cycling at about 13 to 30 times per second. These fast oscillations reflect the intense computational work of consciousness, processing sensory input, making decisions, forming thoughts, maintaining awareness of yourself and your surroundings. But as your eyes grow heavy and sleep approaches, these quick beta waves give way to slower rhythms. First come alpha waves, cycling 8 to 12 times per second, the signature of relaxed wakefulness, that peaceful state when you're awake but calm, your mind beginning to disengage from active problem solving. Then, as you cross the threshold into sleep, even slower theta waves emerge, oscillating at 4 to 8 cycles per second. These are the waves of light sleep, of drifting thoughts and fragmented awareness, the twilight zone between waking and true sleep. Finally, as you sink into the deepest stage of sleep, what scientists call slow-wave sleep or stage 3, your brain produces delta waves, the slowest brain rhythms of all, cycling at just 1 to 4 times per second. These long, rolling waves represent something remarkable, large populations of your neurons firing in synchrony, like a vast chorus singing the same slow song together. During wakefulness, your neurons fire in relatively small, independent groups, creating the rapid, chaotic patterns of beta waves. But in deep sleep, millions of neurons coordinate their activity, creating these powerful, synchronized oscillations that sweep across your brain like slow tides. This synchronization isn't just beautiful, it's functional. The slow waves of deep sleep appear to play a crucial role in memory consolidation, the process by which your brain transfers important information from temporary storage in the hippocampus to long-term storage in the cortex. During these slow oscillations, the hippocampus and cortex engage in a carefully choreographed dialogue, replaying the day's experiences in compressed form, strengthening the neural connections that encode memories while allowing less important details to fade away. While these slow waves roll through your brain, something else equally important is happening. Your brain is cleaning itself. For decades, scientists puzzled over how the brain, which lacks the lymphatic system that cleans other body tissues, managed to remove metabolic waste products that accumulate during the day. The answer, discovered in 2012 by neuroscientist Dr. Maiken Nedergaard and her team, was elegant and surprising. During sleep, the spaces between your brain cells expand by approximately 60%. Imagine the cells pulling slightly apart, creating wider gaps between them. Through these expanded spaces, cerebrospinal fluid flows much more freely than during wakefulness, washing through brain tissue like a cleansing tide. This system, which researchers named the glymphatic system, a combination of glia, the support cells that help drive the process, and lymphatic, carries away metabolic debris including a protein called beta amyloid, which is associated with Alzheimer's disease when it accumulates in the brain. The efficiency of this cleaning process is remarkable. Studies have shown that the clearance of beta amyloid from the brain is approximately twice as fast during sleep compared to wakefulness. This is why you wake feeling mentally clear after a good night's sleep. Your brain has literally been washed clean of the metabolic debris that accumulated during the day. Conversely, when you're sleep deprived, these waste products build up, contributing to the mental fog, impaired thinking, and difficulty concentrating that come with insufficient sleep. As your brain cleans itself and consolidates memories, your body's master hormone regulator, the pituitary gland, begins its most important work of the night. Deep sleep, particularly in the first few hours after you fall asleep, triggers a surge in growth hormone release. During childhood and adolescence, this growth hormone does exactly what its name suggests. It stimulates the growth of bones and tissues, helping young bodies develop. But growth hormone remains crucial throughout life, even after you've stopped growing taller. In adults, the growth hormone released during deep sleep serves essential maintenance functions. It stimulates protein synthesis throughout the body, helping to repair and rebuild muscles, organs, and other tissues that experienced wear and tear during the day. It promotes the breakdown of fat stores for energy, helping to maintain healthy body composition. It supports immune function, bone density, and the health of your skin and connective tissues. About 70 to 80% of daily growth hormone secretion occurs during sleep, with the biggest pulse happening during the first slow-wave sleep cycle of the night. This is why the first few hours of sleep are so crucial. If you go to bed very late or wake up repeatedly during the early night, you may miss this critical window of growth hormone release, even if you eventually accumulate enough total sleep hours. Your body operates on a schedule, and some of the most important restoration work happens early in the sleep cycle, not just any time you happen to be asleep. While growth hormone rebuilds your tissues, another hormonal shift is occurring that's equally important. Cortisol, often called the stress hormone, reaches its lowest levels of the entire 24-hour cycle during the early hours of sleep. Cortisol isn't inherently bad. During the day, it helps mobilize energy, sharpens focus, and enables you to respond to challenges. But chronically elevated cortisol, the kind that comes from constant stress or poor sleep, can be damaging, contributing to high blood pressure, impaired immune function, and difficulty managing blood sugar. During healthy sleep, cortisol levels drop dramatically in the evening and remain low for most of the night, giving your body a break from its activating effects. This nighttime cortisol suppression is essential for many restorative processes. Immune function improves, inflammation decreases, tissue repair accelerates. Then, in the early morning hours, typically around 3 to 4 a.m., cortisol begins to rise again, slowly at first, then more rapidly as morning approaches. This pre-dawn cortisol surge helps prepare your body to wake up, mobilizing energy stores and gradually increasing alertness so that when you finally open your eyes, you're ready to engage with the day. The coordination between growth hormone peaking early in sleep and cortisol reaching its nadir at the same time creates an optimal environment for restoration. Growth hormone builds while cortisol's catabolic, breakdown-oriented effects are minimized. It's a carefully balanced hormonal dance, choreographed by your brain's internal clock, that's been refined over millions of years of mammalian evolution. And so the transformation deepens. Your brain waves have slowed from rapid beta waves at 13 to 30 cycles per second during wakefulness, through alpha waves at 8 to 12 cycles, through theta waves at 4 to 8 cycles, into the long, rolling delta waves of deep sleep at just 1 to 4 cycles per second, millions of neurons firing in synchrony like a vast, slow chorus. In this deep state, the spaces between your brain cells have expanded by 60%, allowing cerebrospinal fluid to flow freely through the glymphatic system, washing away metabolic debris including beta amyloid at twice the rate of wakefulness, your brain literally cleaning itself while you sleep, which is why you wake feeling mentally clear. Your pituitary gland has released its largest pulse of growth hormone, 70 to 80% of daily secretion occurring during sleep, concentrated in the first slow-wave cycle, stimulating protein synthesis to repair muscles and tissues, supporting immune function, maintaining bone density and healthy skin. Meanwhile, cortisol has dropped to its lowest levels of the day, reducing inflammation and creating the perfect environment for restoration, while preparing to rise again around 3 to 4 a.m. to ready you for waking. Each process precisely timed, each hormone surge or decline coordinated with the others, the slow delta waves providing the rhythmic foundation for this nightly symphony of restoration. Your body knows the choreography by heart, performing it night after night with elegant precision. Feel the slowness settling over you now, your thoughts spacing out like those delta waves, 1 to 4 cycles per second. So slow, so regular, so deeply restful. Let yourself sink into that rhythm, into that ancient pattern of restoration, into the welcoming darkness where your body does its most important healing work. As we drift deeper into the night alongside your body's quiet work, we turn our attention to one of the most remarkable transformations occurring in the darkness, the awakening of your immune system. While you sleep, your body's defenses become more active, more coordinated, more powerful than at any other time of day. Throughout the day, your immune system maintains constant vigilance, patrolling your body for invaders, cleaning up damaged cells, and responding to minor threats. But sleep transforms this baseline activity into something far more robust. During sleep, particularly during the deep stages we've been exploring, your body produces significantly higher levels of cytokines, small proteins that serve as messenger molecules, coordinating immune responses and signaling cells to fight infection or inflammation. Certain types of cytokines, specifically those that promote inflammation and help fight infections, increase their production by up to threefold during sleep compared to waking hours. This might seem counterintuitive. Why would you want more inflammation while resting? But this nighttime increase in inflammatory cytokines serves a crucial purpose. These molecules help orchestrate your immune system's response to any infections you might be harboring, directing white blood cells to sites of infection, activating pathogen-fighting mechanisms, and generally ramping up your body's defensive capabilities while you're safely at rest and not expending energy on other activities. This is why you tend to feel worse at night when you're sick. Your immune system is deliberately intensifying its response under the cover of darkness, creating the fever, aches, and fatigue that signal a battle raging within. Your body has learned, through millions of years of evolution, that nighttime is the safest time to wage this war, when you're not hunting, gathering, or fleeing from predators, when you can afford to divert massive resources to fighting infection. The connection between sleep and immune function is so profound that even a single night of poor sleep measurably impairs your immune response. Studies have shown that people who sleep less than 6 hours per night are approximately 4 times more likely to catch a cold when exposed to the virus compared to those who sleep 7 hours or more. In one remarkable study, researchers exposed volunteers to rhinovirus, the common cold virus, and found that those who had slept less than 5 hours per night in the week prior were 4.5 times more likely to develop symptoms than those who had slept 7 hours or more. The mechanism behind this vulnerability involves T cells, crucial white blood cells that identify and destroy infected cells. During sleep, T cells' ability to attach to and eliminate infected cells increases significantly. The process depends on proteins called integrins on the T cell surface, which act like molecular grappling hooks, allowing T cells to grab onto their targets. Research has shown that sleep, and the specific hormones released during sleep, enhances integrin activation, making T cells stickier and more effective at their job. Even a single night of sleep deprivation reduces this integrin function, leaving your T cells less capable of latching onto infected cells. Another crucial component of nighttime immune activity involves the production and distribution of immune cells throughout your body. During sleep, certain types of white blood cells migrate from the bloodstream into lymph nodes, small bean-shaped structures distributed throughout your body where immune cells gather to exchange information and coordinate responses. This redistribution isn't random, it's a strategic repositioning that allows immune cells to learn about threats, share information about what they've encountered, and prepare for the next day's challenges. Think of it as your immune system's nightly briefing session. During the day, immune cells are dispersed throughout your body, actively patrolling. At night, many of them return to their bases, the lymph nodes, spleen, and bone marrow, to report what they've found, receive new instructions, and prepare reinforcements. This is why blood tests taken during the day versus at night show different numbers of white blood cells circulating in your bloodstream, not because you've lost immune cells, but because they've temporarily relocated to perform their nighttime coordination work. While your immune system rallies and reorganizes, another profound transformation is occurring in your muscles. Throughout the day, your muscles accumulate microdamage from use, tiny tears in muscle fibers, depletion of energy stores, accumulation of metabolic byproducts like lactic acid. Sleep is when this damage is systematically repaired and your muscles actually grow stronger. The process begins with the growth hormone surge we discussed earlier, but it extends far beyond that. During sleep, protein synthesis rates in muscle tissue increase significantly compared to waking rest. Your muscles are made of proteins, long chains of amino acids arranged in complex structures that can contract and generate force. Every day, some of these proteins break down and must be replaced. During sleep, particularly during deep slow-wave sleep, the rate of protein construction outpaces the rate of protein breakdown, leading to a net gain in muscle protein. This is why athletes and bodybuilders are often told that muscles don't grow in the gym, they grow during sleep. The workout provides the stimulus, creating controlled damage that signals to the body that these muscles need to be rebuilt stronger. But the actual reconstruction happens at night, when growth hormone flows, when protein synthesis accelerates, when your body can divert resources from movement and consciousness to the patient work of rebuilding tissues fiber by fiber. The muscle repair process is so important that sleep deprivation demonstrably impairs athletic performance and recovery. Studies of athletes show that restricted sleep leads to decreased strength, slower sprint times, reduced endurance, and longer recovery periods after intense training. Conversely, extending sleep, having athletes sleep 9 to 10 hours per night instead of their usual 7 to 8, improves performance across virtually every measure: faster sprint times, better shooting accuracy in basketball, improved serve accuracy in tennis, and even better mood and reduced fatigue. Beyond muscles, your connective tissues, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, and fascia also undergo nighttime repair. These tissues, which connect muscles to bones and provide structure and support throughout your body, experience constant stress during daily activities. Sleep provides the extended period of reduced mechanical stress they need for repair processes to occur efficiently. Fibroblasts, the cells responsible for producing collagen and other structural proteins in connective tissue, work most actively during rest, laying down new collagen fibers to replace damaged ones and maintain the strength and flexibility of these crucial structures. And so your immune system awakens in the darkness, cytokine production increasing up to threefold during sleep, inflammatory signals coordinating defenses while you safely rest. T-cell integrin activation enhanced during sleep makes these crucial white blood cells stickier and more effective at destroying infected cells, while sleep deprivation impairs this function, leaving you 4 times more likely to catch a cold with less than 6 hours of sleep. Immune cells migrate from bloodstream to lymph nodes during the night, gathering for strategic briefings, exchanging information about threats encountered, coordinating responses, preparing reinforcements, your immune system's nightly coordination session that explains why daytime and nighttime blood tests show different white blood cell counts. Meanwhile, your muscles repair their daily microdamage through increased protein synthesis during deep sleep, outpacing protein breakdown to create net gain in muscle strength. The actual growth athletes seek happens here in the darkness, not in the gym. Sleep deprivation impairs athletic performance, while extended sleep to 9 to 10 hours improves sprint times, accuracy, endurance, and recovery. Even your connective tissues, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, repair themselves during this extended period of reduced mechanical stress, fibroblasts laying down fresh collagen fibers. Each system working simultaneously, immune cells gathering and coordinating, muscles reconstructing themselves fiber by fiber, connective tissues weaving new collagen, all happening in the quiet darkness while your conscious mind rests. Your body transforms sleep into strength, rest into resilience, darkness into healing. Feel that reconstruction happening now, the patient cellular work occurring throughout your body, the immune cells migrating to their nighttime stations, the muscle fibers being rebuilt, the tissues being rewoven. You don't need to do anything. Your body knows exactly how to heal itself. Just rest. Just allow. Just drift deeper into the restorative darkness. As we continue our peaceful journey through your body's nighttime transformations, we arrive at one of the most intricate and essential processes occurring in the darkness, the careful regulation of your blood sugar and metabolism, a delicate balance that sustains you through the long hours without food. When you eat during the day, your blood sugar rises, and your pancreas releases insulin to help cells absorb that glucose for energy or storage. But during the night, you're not eating. You might go 8, 10, even 12 hours without any food entering your system. Yet your brain, your heart, your breathing muscles, and countless other tissues still need a steady supply of glucose to function. How does your body maintain stable blood sugar through this prolonged fast? The answer is a sophisticated metabolic shift that happens automatically as you sleep. During the night, your body gradually transitions from burning glucose as its primary fuel to burning fat. This metabolic switching is orchestrated by changing hormone levels. The same cortisol that we mentioned earlier begins its gentle rise in the early morning hours, and this rising cortisol signals your liver to begin breaking down stored glycogen into glucose, releasing it into your bloodstream. At the same time, your fat cells begin releasing fatty acids, which many of your tissues can burn for energy, sparing glucose for your brain and other glucose-dependent organs. This process, called lipolysis, the breakdown of fat, increases significantly during sleep compared to waking rest. Studies measuring metabolic rates during sleep have found that fat oxidation, the burning of fat for fuel, accounts for a higher percentage of total energy expenditure during sleep than during quiet waking rest. This doesn't mean sleep is a weight loss strategy on its own, but it does reveal that your body naturally uses the nighttime fasting period to tap into fat stores, maintaining energy balance while preserving critical glucose supplies. The timing of this metabolic shift is crucial. Insulin sensitivity, how effectively your cells respond to insulin, actually increases during the early part of the night, making your body more efficient at managing whatever glucose remains from your last meal. But in the pre-dawn hours, as cortisol rises and growth hormone pulses, insulin sensitivity decreases somewhat, a phenomenon called the dawn phenomenon. This early morning insulin resistance is actually adaptive, It helps ensure that glucose remains available in the bloodstream for your brain and muscles as you prepare to wake up and begin the energy-intensive activities of the day. However, when sleep is disrupted or insufficient, this elegant metabolic choreography falls apart. Even a single night of poor sleep can reduce insulin sensitivity by up to 30%. Meaning your cells become less responsive to insulin and your blood sugar remains higher than it should. Over time, chronic sleep restriction increases the risk of developing insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome, and eventually type 2 diabetes. This is why sleep is now recognized as a crucial factor in metabolic health, on par with diet and exercise. While your metabolism shifts and adjusts through the night, another remarkable process is unfolding at the cellular level throughout your body: autophagy, a term that literally means self-eating. This is your cell's recycling program, a crucial quality control mechanism that becomes especially active during the fasting state of sleep. Throughout the day, as your cells work, producing energy, synthesizing proteins, responding to signals, they accumulate damaged components, misfolded proteins that don't work properly, worn-out organelles that can no longer perform their functions efficiently, bits of cellular debris that need to be cleared away. If these damaged components accumulated indefinitely, they would eventually poison the cell, leading to dysfunction and disease. Autophagy prevents this by identifying damaged or unnecessary components, breaking them down into their constituent parts, and recycling those parts to build new, functional structures. During sleep, when your body isn't actively digesting food and energy demands are lower, autophagy accelerates. The extended fasting period of sleep triggers cellular stress pathways that activate autophagy, essentially telling your cells, "We're not getting new nutrients right now, so let's clean house and recycle what we have." This process is so important for long-term health that the 2016 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine was awarded to Yoshinori Ohsumi for his discoveries of the mechanisms underlying autophagy. Research has shown that autophagy plays a protective role against numerous age-related diseases, including neurodegeneration, cancer, and cardiovascular disease. In the brain, autophagy helps clear out the very same toxic proteins, like beta-amyloid, that the glymphatic system washes away with cerebrospinal fluid. The two systems work in concert. The glymphatic system clears waste from the spaces between cells, while autophagy cleans up debris from inside the cells themselves. Together, they give your brain a thorough nightly cleaning, inside and out. As these cellular recycling programs operate throughout your body, your digestive system is experiencing its own dramatic transformation. During the day, your gut is in active processing mode, churning, secreting enzymes, absorbing nutrients, moving food through the 25 to 30 feet of your intestinal tract. But at night, digestive activity slows significantly, allowing your gut to rest and repair. The muscles of your digestive tract, which create the wave-like contractions called peristalsis that move food through your system, reduce their activity during sleep. Your stomach produces less acid. Enzyme secretion from your pancreas decreases. This reduction in digestive activity serves multiple purposes. It conserves energy for other restorative processes, prevents nighttime acid reflux that could disturb sleep, and allows the cells lining your digestive tract to undergo repair and renewal. The intestinal lining is one of the most rapidly regenerating tissues in your body. The cells that form the barrier between the contents of your gut and your bloodstream, the intestinal epithelial cells, live for only 3 to 5 days before being replaced. This constant turnover is necessary because these cells face a harsh environment, exposed to digestive enzymes, acids, bacteria, and whatever you've eaten. During sleep, the rate of cell division and renewal in the intestinal lining increases, with peak renewal occurring during the nighttime hours. But perhaps most fascinating is what happens to your gut microbiome during sleep. The trillions of bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms that live in your digestive tract. Recent research has revealed that your gut microbiome has its own circadian rhythm, with the composition and activity of gut bacteria changing in predictable patterns across the 24-hour day. During sleep, certain beneficial bacteria become more active, producing compounds that influence your health in remarkable ways. Some gut bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which serve as fuel for your intestinal cells and have anti-inflammatory effects throughout your body. Others produce neurotransmitters and neurotransmitter precursors, including serotonin, GABA, and even compounds that can influence your brain function and mood. The nighttime is when many of these beneficial production processes peak, partly because the gut is quieter and less disturbed by the influx of new food. This gut-brain connection during sleep is bidirectional. Your brain's circadian clock influences your gut microbiome, but your gut microbiome also sends signals back to your brain, influencing sleep quality, mood, and even cognitive function. Disrupted sleep can alter the composition of your gut bacteria, and disrupted gut bacteria can impair sleep quality, a feedback loop that highlights how intimately connected these systems are. And so the metabolic dance continues through the night, your body transitioning from burning glucose to burning fat through lipolysis, cortisol gently rising to signal your liver to release stored glucose, insulin sensitivity increasing early in the night then decreasing in the pre-dawn hours through the dawn phenomenon. A single night of poor sleep can reduce insulin sensitivity by up to 30%, while chronic restriction increases diabetes risk. Inside your cells, autophagy accelerates during the fasting state of sleep, your cellular recycling program breaking down damaged proteins and worn organelles, clearing debris that accumulates during the day, work so crucial it earned the 2016 Nobel Prize. The glymphatic system clears waste from spaces between brain cells while autophagy cleans debris from inside cells, giving your brain a thorough inside-and-out nightly cleaning. Your digestive system has slowed its churning, reduced acid production and enzyme secretion, allowing the intestinal lining to regenerate, cells living only 3 to 5 days being replaced at peak rates during nighttime hours. Your gut microbiome follows its own circadian rhythm, beneficial bacteria becoming more active during sleep, producing butyrate for intestinal health, creating serotonin and GABA, sending signals that influence your brain, mood, and sleep quality in intimate bidirectional conversation. Each process interconnected, metabolism influencing cellular recycling, gut health affecting brain function, all timed to the ancient rhythms of day and night. Your body orchestrating countless overlapping processes simultaneously, each supporting the others, each essential to the whole. Feel that quiet work happening now, cells recycling their damaged parts, gut bacteria producing beneficial compounds, your metabolism smoothly shifting from glucose to fat, maintaining perfect balance through the long night's fast. Nothing for you to manage, nothing to control. Your body knows. Your body remembers. Just rest and let it work. As we drift deeper into the night alongside your body's quiet miracles, we turn our attention to one of the most essential yet often overlooked processes occurring in the darkness: the restoration and protection of your skin, your body's largest organ and its first line of defense against the outside world. Your skin is constantly under assault during the day: ultraviolet radiation from the sun, environmental pollutants, physical friction and stress, even the oxidative damage that comes simply from being alive and metabolizing oxygen. By the time you settle into bed each night, your skin cells have accumulated damage that needs to be addressed. Remarkably, your skin knows this, and it has evolved to concentrate its most intensive repair work during the nighttime hours. The rate of skin cell division, the process by which new skin cells are born to replace old, damaged ones, peaks between 11 p.m. and midnight, reaching levels approximately 30% higher than the daytime baseline. This surge in cell division is controlled by your circadian clock, with specific genes and skin cells turning on during the night to promote cell growth and renewal. At the same time, the rate of DNA repair in skin cells increases dramatically during sleep, with specialized enzymes working to fix damage caused by UV radiation and other environmental stressors. But skin repair goes beyond just making new cells. During sleep, blood flow to the skin increases significantly compared to waking hours. This enhanced circulation delivers more oxygen and nutrients to skin cells while carrying away metabolic waste products more efficiently. The increased blood flow is why some people have a healthy glow or rosy complexion after a good night's sleep. Their skin has literally been better nourished and cleaned during the night. Collagen production, crucial for maintaining skin's firmness and elasticity, also accelerates during sleep. Collagen is the main structural protein in your skin, forming a network of fibers that provide strength and resilience. During the day, collagen breaks down faster than it's replaced, partly due to UV exposure and oxidative stress. At night, this balance shifts. Collagen synthesis outpaces degradation, allowing your skin to rebuild its structural foundation. This is why chronic sleep deprivation visibly ages the skin, leading to more wrinkles, reduced elasticity, and a duller appearance. Without adequate nightly collagen production, the skin literally cannot maintain itself. Your skin's protective barrier function also strengthens during sleep. The outermost layer of your skin, the stratum corneum, forms a barrier that prevents water loss from your body and blocks harmful substances from penetrating inward. This barrier is made of dead skin cells held together by lipids, fatty substances that seal the gaps between cells. During sleep, your skin produces more of these barrier lipids, reinforcing the protective layer that keeps you hydrated and protected. Interestingly, transepidermal water loss, the passive evaporation of water through your skin, actually increases slightly during sleep, particularly in the early morning hours. This might seem counterproductive, but it's part of a larger pattern of skin metabolism. The nighttime is when your skin is most permeable, which is why skincare products applied before bed tend to be absorbed more effectively than those applied during the day. Your skin is more receptive during sleep, both taking in beneficial compounds and releasing metabolic byproducts through that increased water evaporation. While your skin renews itself, your eyes, closed and resting beneath their lids, are experiencing their own essential restoration. Throughout the day, your eyes work constantly, processing light, focusing on objects near and far, tracking movement, adjusting to changing brightness levels. The muscles that control eye movement and focusing make thousands of precise adjustments every waking hour, and like all muscles, they need rest and recovery. During most stages of sleep, your eyes remain relatively still, giving the extraocular muscles, the 6 muscles that control each eye's movement, a chance to rest. Your corneas, the clear outer surfaces of your eyes, receive very little oxygen during the day because they're constantly exposed to air rather than receiving oxygen through blood flow like other tissues. Remarkably, when your eyes close for sleep, the blood vessels in your eyelids provide a richer oxygen supply to the corneas than they receive during waking hours, supporting cellular metabolism and repair. But during REM sleep, something extraordinary happens. Your eyes begin moving rapidly beneath your closed lids, tracking the visual imagery of your dreams. These rapid eye movements aren't random. They correspond to the visual experiences in your dreams, moving in the same patterns they would if you were actually watching the dream events unfold in waking life. Scientists have confirmed this by waking people during REM sleep and asking about their dreams, then comparing the reported dream content to the recorded eye movement patterns. Why the brain maintains eye movement during REM sleep, when the eyes are closed and seeing nothing, remains somewhat mysterious. One theory suggests that these movements help strengthen and maintain the neural connections between the visual system and the motor system, essentially practicing the coordination between seeing and looking that's essential during wakefulness. Another possibility is that the eye movements are simply an unavoidable consequence of the visual dream imagery activating the same brain regions that control eye movements when awake. While your eyes move through their REM patterns and your skin rebuilds its collagen matrix, another crucial process is unfolding in your bones, structures you probably don't think about much, yet which are constantly being broken down and rebuilt in a delicate balance that shifts between day and night. Your bones might seem static and unchanging, but they're actually dynamic living tissues, constantly being remodeled by 2 types of cells working in opposition. Osteoclasts break down old bone tissue, releasing calcium and other minerals into your bloodstream. Osteoblasts build new bone tissue, depositing calcium and other minerals to create fresh, strong bone matrix. The balance between these processes determines whether your bones gain density, lose density, or remain stable. This balance has a circadian rhythm. During the day, bone resorption, the breakdown of bone tissue by osteoclasts, predominates, releasing calcium into your blood to support daytime activities. But during the night, bone formation by osteoblasts increases, particularly during deep sleep when growth hormone levels are highest. The growth hormone surge we discussed earlier doesn't just repair muscles and other soft tissues, it also stimulates bone growth and renewal. Studies measuring markers of bone metabolism in blood and urine have found that bone formation markers peak during the nighttime hours, while bone resorption markers are lower at night than during the day. This pattern makes evolutionary sense. During the day, you need calcium available in your bloodstream for muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and countless other cellular processes. At night, when physical demands are lower, your body can afford to invest resources in depositing calcium back into your bones, strengthening the very structures that support you. This nighttime bone building is particularly crucial during childhood and adolescence, when bones are growing rapidly, but it remains important throughout life. Adequate sleep is essential for maintaining bone density, and chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to reduced bone mineral density and increased risk of osteoporosis, particularly in older adults. The combination of growth hormone release and the natural circadian rhythm of bone metabolism makes sleep a critical time for skeletal health. And so the restoration continues across every surface and structure, your skin's cell division peaking between 11 p.m. and midnight, 30% higher than daytime, DNA repair enzymes fixing UV damage while blood flow increases to nourish and cleanse. Collagen synthesis outpaces breakdown during sleep, rebuilding the structural network that keeps skin firm and elastic, while barrier lipid production strengthens the protective layer preventing water loss. Your closed eyes rest their focusing muscles, corneas receiving richer oxygen supply from eyelid blood vessels than during waking hours. Then during REM sleep, your eyes moving rapidly beneath closed lids, tracking dream imagery in the same patterns they would follow if actually watching those events, either maintaining visual motor coordination or simply unavoidable consequence of dreaming. Deep in your bones, osteoblasts increase their building activity during nighttime hours, particularly when growth hormone surges, depositing calcium to create fresh bone matrix while osteoclast breakdown activity decreases, the balance shifting from daytime resorption to nighttime formation. Blood markers confirm bone formation peaks at night, essential for maintaining density from childhood through old age. Chronic sleep deprivation linked to reduced bone mineral density and osteoporosis risk. Each tissue taking its turn in the nighttime repair queue, skin cells dividing and weaving collagen, corneas drawing oxygen, bones depositing calcium, all synchronized to the ancient rhythms of darkness and rest. Your body systematically restoring every structure, from the surface of your skin to the core of your bones, all while you simply lie still and breathe. Feel that quiet construction happening now, new skin cells being born, collagen fibers being woven, calcium being laid down in your bones, layer by layer, cell by cell, molecule by molecule. The patient work of restoration. Nothing you need to do but rest. Nothing required but surrender to sleep's healing darkness. As we continue our peaceful journey through your body's nighttime symphony, we arrive at one of the most vital yet invisible processes occurring in the darkness, the regulation of your cardiovascular system's fluid balance and the intricate work of your kidneys as they filter and cleanse your blood. Throughout the day, as you stand, sit, and move about, gravity pulls fluid downward in your body, causing slight swelling in your legs and feet by evening. Your kidneys work continuously to filter your blood, but their activity follows a circadian pattern that becomes especially important during sleep. During the night, when you're lying horizontal, that gravitational pooling of fluid in your lower extremities reverses, and the fluid redistributes more evenly throughout your body. This redistribution triggers a remarkable response from your heart. Specialized cells in your heart's atria, the upper chambers, contain stretch receptors that detect changes in blood volume. When you lie down and fluid returns from your legs to your central circulation, these atrial cells sense the increased volume and respond by releasing a hormone called atrial natriuretic peptide, or ANP. This hormone signals your kidneys to increase urine production, helping your body shed the excess fluid that accumulated during the day. This is why you might notice that you urinate more in the evening or wake once during the night to use the bathroom, especially if you've been on your feet much during the day or consumed a fair amount of fluid. Your body is using the nighttime horizontal position to rebalance its fluid levels, dumping the excess it doesn't need. The process is so predictable that disruption of this normal nighttime urine production pattern, called nocturia when excessive, can be a sign of heart failure or other cardiovascular problems where the fluid redistribution system isn't working properly. Your kidneys don't just adjust fluid levels during the night, they also fine-tune your body's electrolyte balance with remarkable precision. Sodium, potassium, calcium, and other minerals must be maintained within narrow ranges for cells to function properly. During sleep, your kidneys carefully adjust how much of each electrolyte is retained or excreted, maintaining the delicate chemical balance your body requires. The hormone aldosterone, which regulates sodium retention in the kidneys, follows a circadian rhythm that peaks in the early morning hours, just before you wake. This pre-dawn aldosterone surge helps your body retain sodium and water, preparing your cardiovascular system for the upright position and activity demands of the coming day. Meanwhile, potassium excretion increases slightly during sleep, helping to maintain the proper sodium to potassium ratio that's essential for nerve and muscle function, including the rhythmic contraction of your heart. While your kidneys balance fluids and electrolytes, your liver, your body's largest internal organ and its primary detoxification center, is performing some of its most intensive work of the day. During waking hours, your liver processes nutrients from food, produces bile for digestion, stores glucose as glycogen, and filters toxins from your blood. But during sleep, the liver shifts its priorities toward repair, regeneration, and deep cleaning. The liver is one of the few organs in your body with remarkable regenerative capacity. It can regrow to its full size even if 70% of it is removed. This regeneration happens primarily during sleep. Liver cell division peaks during the nighttime hours, particularly between midnight and 3 a.m., when growth hormone levels are high and the demands of digestion have subsided. Old, damaged liver cells are broken down and replaced with fresh ones, ensuring that this critical organ maintains its function despite the constant chemical stress it endures. The liver's detoxification processes also intensify during sleep. Your liver contains specialized enzyme systems that neutralize drugs, alcohol, environmental chemicals, and metabolic byproducts that would be toxic if allowed to accumulate. Many of these detoxification enzymes follow circadian rhythms, with their activity peaking during the nighttime hours. This is one reason why the timing of medication doses can affect both their effectiveness and their side effects. The liver's ability to process drugs varies depending on the time of day. During sleep, your liver also works to convert ammonia, a toxic byproduct of protein metabolism, into urea, which can be safely excreted by your kidneys. This process, called the urea cycle, operates continuously but becomes particularly important during the long nighttime fast when your body is breaking down proteins for energy and cellular repair. Without this nighttime ammonia detoxification, toxic levels would build up and could impair brain function. As your liver cleanses and regenerates, another profound change is occurring in your nervous system, the consolidation and strengthening of the neural pathways that encode your skills, habits, and knowledge. We've touched on memory consolidation during sleep, but the process deserves deeper exploration because it reveals just how essential sleep is to learning and retaining information. When you learn something new during the day, whether it's a fact, a skill, or an experience, it initially creates a fragile pattern of neural connections in your brain. These connections, called synapses, need to be strengthened to become permanent memories. Without that strengthening, the new learning fades away, which is why you might forget someone's name moments after hearing it if you don't rehearse it or attach meaning to it. Sleep is when this synaptic strengthening happens most effectively. During slow-wave sleep, the hippocampus, your brain's memory formation center, replays the day's experiences in compressed form, sending these replay signals to the cortex where long-term memories are stored. This replay can happen at speeds 10 to 20 times faster than the original experience, allowing your brain to review and reinforce many memories in a relatively short time. Brain imaging studies have shown that the specific brain regions active during daytime learning reactivate during subsequent sleep, with the pattern of reactivation predicting how well the information will be retained. The more a memory is replayed during sleep, the stronger and more stable it becomes. This is why students who study and then sleep retain information better than students who study and then stay awake. Even if both groups are tested at the same time later, the sleeping brain has strengthened the memories in a way that the waking brain cannot. But sleep doesn't just strengthen memories, it also appears to selectively prioritize which memories to keep and which to let fade. Not everything you experience during the day is worth remembering in detail. Sleep seems to help your brain identify the most important information, things you focused on, things with emotional significance, things you intentionally tried to remember, and preferentially consolidate those memories while allowing trivial details to fade. This selective consolidation creates a more organized, efficient memory system rather than an indiscriminate recording of everything you experienced. And so the restoration extends to systems you rarely consider: atrial natriuretic peptide released when you lie down, responding to fluid redistribution from legs to central circulation, signaling kidneys to increase nighttime urine production and shed accumulated fluid. Aldosterone peaks in early morning to retain sodium in water, preparing cardiovascular system for upright activity, while potassium excretion increases during sleep to maintain essential electrolyte ratios. Your liver performs its most intensive work between midnight and 3 a.m., cell division peaking to regenerate this remarkable organ, detoxification enzyme activity intensifying during nighttime hours, the urea cycle converting toxic ammonia to safe urea during the long fast. Medication timing affects effectiveness and side effects because liver processing capacity varies with circadian rhythms. Meanwhile, your hippocampus replays the day's experiences in compressed form at 10 to 20 times normal speed, sending signals to cortex for long-term storage, the specific brain regions active during learning reactivating during sleep. Sleep doesn't just strengthen all memories equally, it selectively consolidates the most important information, creating organized, efficient memory systems rather than indiscriminate recordings, allowing trivial details to fade while preserving what matters. Each system taking its nighttime turn, kidneys balancing fluids and electrolytes, liver regenerating and detoxifying, brain consolidating and organizing memories, all synchronized to the rhythms of darkness and horizontal rest. Your body knowing exactly what to prioritize, what to strengthen, what to release, what to remember, what to forget. Feel that selection process happening now, your brain quietly reviewing the day, deciding what matters and what doesn't, strengthening some connections while letting others dissolve, creating order from the chaos of experience. You don't need to decide what's important. Your sleeping brain already knows. Just rest and let it work, let it choose, let it consolidate what you need and release what you don't. As we drift deeper into the night alongside your body's quiet transformations, we arrive at one of the most remarkable aspects of sleep, the intricate dance of hormones that regulate not just sleep itself, but hunger, stress, reproduction, and growth. These chemical messengers coordinate a symphony of changes that ripple through every system. We've already discussed melatonin and cortisol, but another crucial hormone follows its own nighttime pattern, leptin, often called the satiety hormone because it signals to your brain that you have enough energy stored and don't need to eat. Leptin is produced primarily by your fat cells, and its levels naturally rise during sleep, peaking in the early morning hours. This nighttime leptin surge serves an important purpose. It helps suppress hunger during the long fast of sleep, allowing you to rest undisturbed rather than waking frequently with hunger pangs. When sleep is adequate, leptin levels remain robust, helping you feel satisfied and reducing cravings during the following day. But when sleep is restricted, even just a few hours less than you need, leptin levels drop significantly, sometimes by as much as 18% after just 2 nights of sleep restriction. At the same time, levels of ghrelin, the hunger hormone produced by your stomach, increase by up to 28% with sleep deprivation. This creates a perfect storm of increased appetite and reduced satiety, driving you to eat more, particularly high-calorie, carbohydrate-rich foods. This hormonal shift explains why sleep-deprived people tend to gain weight over time, even when they're aware they should eat less. It's not just a matter of willpower or discipline. Your hormones are literally signaling intense hunger while simultaneously reducing your ability to feel satisfied. Brain imaging studies have shown that sleep deprivation increases activity in reward processing regions of the brain when viewing high-calorie foods, making these foods even more appealing than they would be when well-rested. Your body is essentially hijacking your food choices through hormonal manipulation. While leptin and ghrelin orchestrate hunger signals, another set of hormones crucial for reproduction and fertility also follow nighttime patterns. In men, testosterone production follows a strong circadian rhythm, with levels rising during sleep and peaking in the early morning hours, around the time of waking. This nocturnal testosterone surge can result in testosterone levels that are 20 to 30% higher in the morning compared to evening levels. The production of testosterone during sleep is so consistent that disrupted sleep or sleep deprivation measurably reduces testosterone levels. Studies of young, healthy men restricted to just 5 hours of sleep per night for 1 week showed testosterone decreases of 10 to 15%, equivalent to aging 10 to 15 years in terms of testosterone levels. This reduction affects not just reproductive function but also muscle mass maintenance, bone density, mood regulation, and energy levels. Adequate sleep is essential for maintaining healthy testosterone production throughout a man's life. For women, the hormonal picture is more complex due to the menstrual cycle, but sleep plays an equally important role. Luteinizing hormone and follicle-stimulating hormone, which regulate ovulation and the menstrual cycle, are released in pulsatile patterns that are influenced by sleep. Disrupted sleep can alter these patterns, potentially affecting cycle regularity and fertility. Additionally, prolactin, a hormone involved in milk production but also present in non-pregnant women, rises during sleep, particularly during the second half of the night, reaching levels 2 to 3 times higher than daytime baseline. Sleep disturbances are also closely linked to the timing and severity of menopausal symptoms. The hot flashes and night sweats that many women experience during menopause often disrupt sleep, but the relationship appears to be bidirectional. Poor sleep can also worsen hormonal fluctuations and increase the frequency and intensity of these symptoms. Estrogen and progesterone, which decline during menopause, normally promote sleep, so their reduction creates a challenging feedback loop where hormonal changes impair sleep. And poor sleep exacerbates hormonal symptoms. Beyond reproductive hormones, sleep profoundly influences thyroid function, which affects metabolism, energy levels, and temperature regulation. Thyroid-stimulating hormone, or TSH, which signals the thyroid gland to produce thyroid hormones, follows a circadian pattern with levels rising during the evening and peaking between 10 p.m. and midnight, then declining through the night and reaching their lowest point in the afternoon. This nighttime TSH elevation stimulates increased thyroid hormone production during sleep, helping to maintain your metabolic rate even during the resting state. Disrupted sleep suppresses this nighttime TSH surge, potentially leading to reduced thyroid hormone production over time. Some research suggests that chronic sleep deprivation may contribute to subclinical hypothyroidism, a state where thyroid function is reduced but not severely enough to be diagnosed as full thyroid disease. The symptoms of sleep deprivation and low thyroid function overlap considerably: fatigue, difficulty concentrating, weight gain, feeling cold, and mood changes, making it sometimes difficult to distinguish whether sleep problems are causing metabolic issues or vice versa. As these various hormones rise and fall through the night, your body's response to stress and pain is also being recalibrated. We mentioned earlier that cortisol reaches its lowest levels during the early part of sleep, but it's worth exploring what this means for your body's inflammatory response and pain perception. Inflammation is a normal part of your immune system's response to injury or infection, but chronic, low-grade inflammation contributes to numerous diseases including heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and neurodegenerative conditions. During sleep, particularly deep sleep, inflammatory markers in your blood decrease significantly. Substances like C-reactive protein, interleukin-6, and tumor necrosis factor alpha, all indicators of inflammation, drop to their lowest levels during the night when sleep is undisturbed. This nightly reduction in inflammation gives your tissues a break from inflammatory stress and allows anti-inflammatory and repair processes to predominate. Pain perception itself follows a circadian rhythm and is modulated by sleep. Studies have consistently shown that pain sensitivity increases with sleep deprivation, the same stimulus that might be mildly uncomfortable when you're well-rested becomes significantly more painful when you're sleep-deprived. This isn't just psychological. Brain imaging studies show that sleep deprivation increases activity in pain-processing regions of the brain while reducing activity in regions that normally help dampen pain signals. For people with chronic pain conditions like fibromyalgia, arthritis, or back pain, this creates another vicious cycle. Pain disrupts sleep, and poor sleep increases pain sensitivity, making the pain worse, which further disrupts sleep. Breaking this cycle often requires addressing both the pain and the sleep disturbance simultaneously, recognizing that each profoundly influences the other. And so the hormonal symphony plays through the darkness, leptin rising during sleep to suppress nighttime hunger, peaking in early morning to help you feel satisfied through the next day. But 2 nights of sleep restriction drops leptin 18% while raising ghrelin 28%, creating intense hunger with reduced satiety, brain reward centers lighting up more intensely for high-calorie foods. Testosterone production rises during sleep in men, peaking at morning with levels 20 to 30% higher than evening, Just 1 week of 5-hour sleep reduces testosterone 10 to 15%, equivalent to aging 10 to 15 years. Women's luteinizing hormone and follicle-stimulating hormone pulses are influenced by sleep, affecting cycle regularity and fertility, while prolactin rises during sleep to 2 to 3 times daytime levels. Thyroid-stimulating hormone peaks between 10 p.m. and midnight, stimulating thyroid hormone production to maintain nighttime metabolism, but chronic sleep deprivation suppresses this surge, potentially contributing to subclinical hypothyroidism with overlapping symptoms of fatigue, difficulty concentrating, weight gain, and mood changes. Inflammatory markers, C-reactive protein, interleukin-6, tumor necrosis factor alpha, drop to lowest levels during undisturbed sleep, giving tissues break from inflammatory stress. Pain sensitivity increases with sleep deprivation as pain-processing brain regions become more active while pain-dampening regions quiet, creating vicious cycles and chronic pain conditions where pain disrupts sleep and poor sleep intensifies pain. Each hormone precisely timed, each rise and fall coordinated with the others, the chemical conversation between organs creating the conditions for restoration, fertility, metabolism, pain relief. Your body speaking to itself in the language of molecules, adjusting, balancing, preparing for tomorrow while healing from today. Feel those chemical tides moving through you now, gentle rises and falls, hormones finding their rhythms, inflammation subsiding, pain easing, hunger quieting. Nothing for you to orchestrate. The ancient wisdom of your endocrine system knows the score by heart, playing it perfectly night after night. Just rest and let the music continue. As we approach the completion of our journey through your body's nighttime transformations, we arrive at some of the most subtle yet profound changes occurring in the darkness, the ways your senses shift, your body position affects your health, and the intricate relationship between sleep stages and specific healing processes. Throughout the day, your sensory systems operate at high alert, constantly processing information from your environment, sights, sounds, smells, touches, even the position of your body in space. But as sleep approaches and deepens, these systems don't simply turn off, they recalibrate, becoming selectively responsive in ways that protect your rest while still monitoring for genuine threats. Your sense of hearing provides a perfect example of this selective attention during sleep. While you're asleep, your ears continue to detect sounds and transmit signals to your brain, but your brain's response to those sounds changes dramatically. During deep sleep, the thalamus, the brain's sensory relay station, actively suppresses most incoming auditory signals, preventing them from reaching higher brain regions where they would trigger conscious awareness. This is why you can sleep through steady background noise like a fan, traffic, or a partner's breathing. However, your sleeping brain retains the remarkable ability to identify personally significant sounds and respond to them preferentially. This phenomenon, sometimes called the cocktail party effect in sleep, means you're much more likely to wake to the sound of your own name, your baby crying, or an alarm clock than to equally loud but meaningless sounds. Your brain continuously monitors incoming sounds at a subconscious level, filtering for relevance even while you remain asleep. This selective responsiveness represents millions of years of evolution. Our ancestors needed to sleep deeply enough to restore their bodies, but remain alert enough to detect predators or threats. Research measuring brain responses to sounds during sleep has found that the sleeping brain can even learn to respond to new meaningful sounds. In studies where people were exposed to novel sounds paired with mild air puffs, causing them to blink even while asleep, their brains eventually learned the association and would prepare to blink when the sound occurred, even without the air puff, all while remaining asleep. This demonstrates that certain types of learning and pattern recognition continue during sleep, even in the absence of conscious awareness. While your hearing monitors the environment, your sense of smell undergoes a different transformation. During wakefulness, smell can powerfully influence behavior. The aroma of food can trigger hunger, certain scents can evoke vivid memories, and unpleasant odors can drive you away from danger. But during sleep, particularly during REM sleep, your ability to detect and respond to odors diminishes dramatically, almost to the point of complete olfactory shutdown. Studies have shown that even strong, unpleasant odors like smoke or rotten food fail to wake most people from REM sleep, though the same odors would easily wake them during lighter sleep stages or from wakefulness. This creates a serious safety concern. People are far less likely to wake to the smell of smoke from a fire if it occurs during REM sleep, which is why audible smoke alarms are essential. The sound can penetrate sleep in a way that smell cannot. The evolutionary explanation for this olfactory suppression during REM sleep remains unclear, but one theory suggests that because REM sleep is when vivid dreaming occurs, and dreams often involve imagined sensory experiences, the brain may suppress external smells to prevent them from contaminating or intruding on the internally generated dream imagery. Your brain essentially prioritizes the dream world over the real world during this stage, trusting that other senses, particularly hearing, will alert you to genuine threats. As your senses modulate their responses, the physical position of your body during sleep influences your health in ways you might never have considered. The most obvious example involves breathing in sleep apnea, the condition where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. Sleep position dramatically affects the severity of sleep apnea. When sleeping on your back, gravity pulls your tongue and soft tissues backward, potentially blocking your airway. This is why sleep apnea is often much worse in the supine position and can sometimes be significantly improved simply by sleeping on your side. But body position affects more than just breathing. The side you sleep on can influence everything from heartburn to brain waste clearance. Sleeping on your left side may reduce acid reflux because it positions the stomach below the esophagus, making it harder for acid to flow upward. Interestingly, recent research suggests that sleeping on your side, either side, may enhance the brain's glymphatic clearance we discussed earlier compared to sleeping on your back or stomach. The lateral position appears to facilitate the flow of cerebrospinal fluid through brain tissue more efficiently than other positions. Throughout the night, healthy sleepers naturally change positions multiple times, typically shifting 10 to 30 times, or about once every 1 to 2 hours on average. These position changes appear to serve several purposes: preventing pressure sores by distributing weight differently, allowing different muscle groups to relax fully, facilitating blood flow to areas that might otherwise receive restricted circulation, and possibly optimizing waste clearance from different brain regions. People who are unable to move during sleep, either due to paralysis or heavy sedation, can develop pressure ulcers within hours, demonstrating how important these natural nighttime movements are. While you shift positions through the night, your body also undergoes temperature fluctuations beyond the overall core temperature drop we discussed earlier. Your skin temperature, particularly in your extremities, actually increases during sleep as blood vessels dilate to release heat. But different body regions show different temperature patterns through the night. Your feet and hands become warmest, while your torso and head cool slightly. This temperature gradient, warm extremities, cooler core, appears to be optimal for deep sleep. Research has found that warming the skin slightly, particularly of the hands and feet, can help people fall asleep faster by facilitating the core temperature drop needed for sleep initiation. This is why wearing socks to bed, though it might seem counterintuitive, can actually help some people fall asleep more easily. The socks warm the feet, causing vasodilation that helps draw heat away from the core. Similarly, taking a warm bath 1 to 2 hours before bed causes your body temperature to rise, but then drop rapidly after you exit the bath, and this falling temperature phase coincides with increased sleepiness. The temperature of your sleeping environment also profoundly affects sleep quality, with different stages of sleep having different temperature sensitivities. REM sleep is particularly vulnerable to temperature disruption. Your body's ability to regulate temperature becomes impaired during REM sleep. You don't shiver if you're cold or sweat if you're hot during this stage. This means that if the room is too warm or too cold, you'll spend less time in REM sleep because your body will avoid entering this vulnerable state when temperature regulation is compromised. The optimal bedroom temperature for sleep is typically between 15 and 19 degrees Celsius, or about 60 to 67 and so we've discovered the subtle recalibrations of night, your thalamus actively suppressing most sounds during deep sleep while selectively allowing personally significant sounds through, your brain monitoring for your name, your baby's cry, your alarm, learning new sound patterns even while asleep. Your sense of smell diminishing dramatically during REM sleep, even strong odors failing to wake you, the brain prioritizing internally generated dream imagery over external sense. Your sleep position affects breathing and apnea severity, left side sleeping potentially reducing acid reflux, lateral sleeping enhancing lymphatic brain clearance compared to back or stomach positions. Healthy sleepers shift 10 to 30 times per night, once every 1 to 2 hours, preventing pressure sores, allowing different muscles to relax, facilitating blood flow, possibly optimizing waste clearance from different brain regions. Your extremities warm during sleep as blood vessels dilate, feet and hands becoming warmest while torso and head cool, this gradient optimal for deep sleep. Warming feet helps people fall asleep faster by facilitating core temperature drop. During REM sleep, temperature regulation becomes impaired. You can't shiver or sweat, making REM vulnerable to disruption if room is too warm or cold. Optimal bedroom temperature 15 to 19 degrees Celsius supports natural core cooling and allows free movement through all sleep stages. Each detail precisely calibrated through evolution, every sense modulating its responsiveness, every position serving a purpose, every temperature shift facilitating the next phase of rest. Your body knowing exactly how to position itself, how to regulate itself, how to filter what matters from what doesn't. Feel yourself in that optimal position now, whatever position that is for you. Your body having already found it without conscious thought. Feel the temperature around you, cool enough to support deep rest, your extremities warm and relaxed, your core gently cooling. Your senses quietly monitoring, filtering, protecting your rest while staying alert to what matters. Nothing for you to adjust, nothing to control. Perfect just as it is. N degrees Fahrenheit, cooler than most people keep their homes during the day. This cool environment supports the natural drop in core body temperature, facilitates heat dissipation through the extremities, and allows the body to move freely through all sleep stages including REM without temperature-related disruptions. As we drift toward the completion of our journey through your body's nighttime miracles, let's gather the final threads, the discoveries that remind us just how remarkable this nightly transformation truly is, and why honoring your body's need for sleep is one of the most important things you can do for your health. We've traveled through so many systems tonight, witnessed so many transformations, but there's one more crucial aspect of nighttime biology that deserves our attention: the relationship between sleep and longevity itself, the ways that consistent, quality sleep may quite literally extend your life. Large epidemiological studies tracking hundreds of thousands of people over many years have revealed a consistent pattern. People who regularly sleep 7 to 8 hours per night have the lowest mortality rates, the lowest risk of dying from any cause over the study period. Both consistently short sleep, less than 6 hours per night, and consistently long sleep, more than 9 hours, are associated with increased mortality risk, though the reasons differ. Short sleep appears to increase mortality through the mechanisms we've explored: impaired immune function, increased inflammation, disrupted metabolism, elevated stress hormones, reduced cellular repair. Your body simply cannot maintain itself properly without adequate nightly restoration. And over years and decades, this accumulated deficit takes its toll, increasing risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, obesity, neurodegenerative conditions, even certain cancers. The connection between sleep and cancer risk has emerged as one of the more sobering findings of recent research. Shift workers, people whose work schedules require them to be awake during the night and sleep during the day, show increased rates of breast cancer, prostate cancer, and colorectal cancer compared to day workers. The disruption of circadian rhythms, the suppression of nighttime melatonin production, and the interference with normal immune surveillance during sleep all appear to contribute to this increased cancer risk. Melatonin isn't just a sleep signal, it also has antioxidant properties and may help suppress tumor growth. When you're exposed to light at night, particularly the blue wavelengths from electronic screens or bright indoor lighting, melatonin production is suppressed, potentially reducing these protective effects. This is why many sleep researchers now recommend minimizing light exposure in the evening hours, dimming lights, avoiding screens for at least an hour before bed, creating an environment that supports your body's natural melatonin production. But mortality statistics and cancer risks, while important, don't capture the full picture of why sleep matters. Sleep affects the quality of your life, not just its length. The way you feel during the day, your energy, your mood, your ability to connect with others and find joy in simple things, all of these depend profoundly on how well you slept the night before. Studies of mood and sleep have found that even mild sleep restriction, just 1 to 2 hours less than you need, can significantly increase irritability, reduce positive emotions, and make you more reactive to stress. After several days of inadequate sleep, people report feeling more anxious, more depressed, less able to cope with normal daily challenges. These aren't signs of weakness or character flaws. They're the predictable result of depriving your brain of the restoration it requires. Your emotional regulation circuits, particularly in the prefrontal cortex and amygdala, depend on sleep to function properly. The prefrontal cortex, which helps you assess situations rationally and regulate emotional responses, becomes less active with sleep deprivation, while the amygdala, which processes fear and negative emotions, becomes hyperactive. This creates a state where you're more emotionally reactive and less capable of modulating those reactions, more likely to snap at loved ones, more likely to catastrophize minor setbacks, less able to find a silver lining or maintain perspective. But after a good night's sleep, these systems rebalance. The prefrontal cortex regains its regulatory capacity, the amygdala settles back to normal reactivity, and you wake feeling more resilient, more capable, more like yourself. This is why sleeping on it is such universally good advice for difficult decisions or emotional challenges. Sleep doesn't just rest your body, it restores your emotional equilibrium and cognitive clarity. Perhaps most beautifully, sleep connects us to the fundamental rhythms of life on Earth. Every organism with a nervous system sleeps or shows sleep-like states, from fruit flies to elephants, from fish to birds to humans. This universality suggests that sleep emerged very early in evolutionary history, hundreds of millions of years ago, and has been maintained across all subsequent evolution because it serves functions so essential that life cannot exist without it. The daily cycle of activity and rest, wakefulness and sleep, mirrors the rotation of the Earth, the ancient rhythm of day and night that has pulsed since long before any living thing emerged. Your circadian clock, that tiny cluster of neurons in your brain, is synchronized to the same astronomical cycle that governs the blooming of flowers, the migration of birds, the emergence of nocturnal animals. You are part of this vast planetary rhythm, connected to something larger than yourself. When you honor your need for sleep, when you create darkness and quiet and allow yourself to surrender to rest, you're not being lazy or unproductive. You're aligning yourself with billions of years of biological wisdom, giving your body what it needs to perform the extraordinary maintenance work we've explored tonight: heart rate slowing, breathing deepening, temperature dropping, growth hormones surging, immune cells coordinating, memories consolidating, brain tissue cleaning, muscles rebuilding, skin regenerating, bones strengthening. Every system, every organ, every cell, participating in this nightly symphony of restoration. Not because you consciously direct them, but because they know, because the knowledge is encoded in your DNA, passed down through countless generations, refined through natural selection until the process became exquisitely calibrated, perfectly timed, elegantly coordinated. 100 facts we've shared tonight, woven together into a single story, the story of what happens inside your body when the lights go out and consciousness fades, a story of healing and cleaning and building and balancing, a story that's been unfolding every night of your life since before you were born, and will continue unfolding every night until your last. But the facts are just words, just concepts. What matters is the living reality, happening right now, in your body, as you lie here, breathing slowly, heart beating gently, temperature dropping, melatonin flowing, cells dividing, protein synthesizing, wastes clearing. Can you feel it, that quiet transformation, the subtle shift from wakefulness into sleep, the boundaries blurring, thoughts drifting apart like clouds, awareness fading like sunset, everything slowing, softening, dissolving into the welcoming darkness? Your body knows exactly what to do. It has done this thousands upon thousands of times. Every night of your life, this same ancient ritual, this same journey from light into darkness, from consciousness into the restorative depths of sleep. There's nothing left to learn tonight. Nothing more to understand. The knowledge is already within you, within every cell, written in the language of molecules and rhythms and electrical pulses. Your body speaks this language fluently, effortlessly. It needs no instruction from your conscious mind. So let go now. Let go of the facts and the science. Let go of trying to remember or understand. Let go of awareness itself. Your conscious mind has done its work for today. Now it's time to rest, to release control, to trust the ancient systems that know how to restore you. Feel yourself sinking, deeper than before, past the light sleep of earlier, past the medium depths, down into the slow delta waves, the profound restoration, the place where healing happens, where renewal occurs, where tomorrow's strength is built from today's rest. Your heart is slow and steady, 40, 50 beats per minute, so calm, so efficient. Your breath is deep and even, 12, 13 breaths per minute, so regular, so automatic. Your temperature has dropped, your core 1 degree cooler than the afternoon, perfect for cellular repair. Your growth hormone has surged, your cortisol has fallen, your melatonin has peaked, every hormone exactly where it should be. The spaces between your brain cells have expanded, cerebrospinal fluid flowing freely, washing away the day's metabolic debris, cleaning, clearing, refreshing. Your immune cells have gathered in their lymph nodes, coordinating, sharing information, preparing tomorrow's defenses. Your muscles are rebuilding, fiber by fiber, stronger than they were this morning. Your skin is regenerating, collagen weaving its supportive network. Your bones are depositing calcium, strengthening the framework that supports you. All of this, happening now, without any effort from you, while you simply rest, simply allow, simply surrender to sleep's perfect darkness. Thank you for journeying through your body with me tonight, for learning these 100 facts about what happens in the healing darkness, for staying until the end, or for drifting away whenever sleep called you. Either way, exactly right. May your sleep be deep, your restoration complete, your dreams gentle, your waking refreshed. May your heart beat its slow nighttime rhythm, may your breath flow in perfect waves, may your temperature drop to its optimal depth, may every cell, every organ, every system, receive the healing darkness it needs. May you wake tomorrow feeling renewed, restored, ready, carrying with you not the specific facts we've shared, but the deeper understanding, the quiet confidence, that your body knows how to take care of you, that sleep is not wasted time but essential work, that rest is not weakness but wisdom, that darkness is not emptiness but restoration. Sleep well, dear listener, in the knowledge that your body is performing miracles in the darkness, that every night you sleep is a night of healing, of renewal, of transformation, preparing you for all the tomorrows to come. Good night, rest deeply, heal completely, wake gently.